federal government begins nationwide road maintenance program. The federal government, through the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing, has released a list of roads undergoing nationwide maintenance. And of course, this maintenance program is coming days after the Minister of the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, was reported to have said the bad condition of Nigerian roads are merely being exaggerated. Meanwhile, the minister has come out to say he was misquoted. Is this a good development, President Chilaka?
When you say is it a good development, there is one thing for semantics, there's another thing for action.
Okay.
There's too much talk going on, about roads or no roads. We need to understand that Nigeria has a national road network of about 200,000 kilometers. Out of this whole, the federal government has only 18%, which is about 35,000 kilometers. The states have about 67. The states have 15%. While the local government has 67%.
The bulk of it.
The bulk of it. The problem of road in Nigeria is not federal. The federal government have their own roads. What is happening to the 67% of roads by the local government? Since July or June, funds have been sent directly to local government account. What are the local government chairmen doing with this? So everybody keeps saying federal, yes. But we need to look at the state that has 18% or 15%, and then look at the local government that has 67%. Government should make sure that any local government chairman that does not perform, people should begin to wake up and hold them accountable. We cannot keep saying the system is not working, we don't have a system to hold. No. It's unfortunate that when these men want to become local government chairmen, you will see them coming to people's houses, they will sit down, they will drink, they will fry akara, they will do all sorts. The moment you elect them as chairman, they disappear. The same thing happens with our governors. And the same thing happens at the national level. Nobody misquoted the Honorable Minister for Works and Housing. The truth of the matter is that he knows what he's saying and he knows what he said. He spoke like a politician. If the government is saying now they want to do these roads, mandate the people to take charge of these roads that you're working on.
I get what you're saying, and I think it makes a whole lot of sense because the roads that are under the local government, are like the bulk of the problem when we're talking about challenges on our road system. So what happens to those ones if the federal government, will handle that which belongs to the federal government?
Can you make a distinction between the local government and the state government?
Not really for now.
You see, the truth of the matter is that our roads, are they bad? Yes or no?
Yes.
Fine. You've forgotten that before now, mentioned July, August, funds have started going to the local government. Who is sure that the funds have started going? Okay. You've forgotten that the moment the federal releases the allocation to the states and that of the local government, it is being hijacked by the state governments. He said that the Honorable Minister was quoted, he claimed, he has refuted it. Politicians, they speak from the two sides of the mouth. And if our minister, who did well when he was the governor here, had actually said that the roads in Nigeria are not too bad as being exaggerated, I want to disagree with him. Sir, you got it wrong. The roads are not bad. The roads are bad and bad and bad. I've traveled wide. I've just mentioned Alabole. I went there 2 weeks ago, and I regretted going there. Of the air here, we discussed about our brother who traveled to the east. He left at 5 a.m. and got to Maya
8 p.m.
8 p.m. The other time, I look at now between Ore and Bini, there's a particular area that we spend 3 hours. What about Onisha? I said the other time here, Christmas is coming. Don't be surprised between Asaba and Onisha. That travelers will spend 3 hours. So the roads are bad. I don't bother, I don't care to know the statistics he has given. This belongs to the federal, the roads are bad. I have always criticized my own governor. If wishes were horses, that my brother, who happens to come from the same extraction from me, I want to ask him to bury his head in shame. The same thing with other governors. They have just about the ministers. Do they go by this road? The answer is no. They don't travel by road. They don't. So you can fly from here for a short distance. They use, is it chopper or helicopter? They will go there. So they don't know the state of the roads in Nigeria. Those of us who are suffering in, assuming if they had allowed the toll gate to come into place, toll gate, customs, police, armed robbers, kidnappers, these are toll gates. These are stops you will. Somebody was able to analyze that from Benin to Omaya, about 15 to 20 checkpoints.
More than that.
And what they do is to extort money, especially where there are bad roads. So when you talk about, look at this Kara Bridge. They told us that they will finish it, complete it by 15th of December. But they've told us that it's not visible. They are going to extend it to January. So the issue is this. The roads are bad. The roads are bad. And the federal government are not telling us the truth. The federal government are not telling us the truth. The minister, I was in the other platform when the Minister of Communication, former Minister of Communication, she too came on board. And he knew that an Igbo man, he mentioned about 56 federal roads being rehabilitated in Abia. I said, which one? I said, patient, go to Baya from it has been cut off. They no longer pass through Ikuano. I'm sure those listening to me here, listening or watching me, know what I'm saying. They no longer pass through Ikuano. Go from Aba to Ikotebene, there are no roads there. From Aba to Ikotebene, no roads there. So I don't know what they are saying they've rehabilitated. Where? Is it now? Even in Lagos here, do you have roads? Patient, what time do you normally come? Chilaka, what time do you normally come? So every now and then the governor came and said, take him to.
I have a private jet.
So I don't want to come here and begin to.
I know why you are so passionate about this.
Let me come in. You know, according to my brother now, he has already categorized the road into 3 areas. The one owned by the local government, the state, and the federal. So don't let us lump everything together. From the local government, if I be very sincere with you, in my area, that is where I live, we have a slum area in Okoba. People from Okoba will be, they can testify to this now. We've been agitating for the rehabilitation of that area for the past 20 years now. We've done the video, we brought the press people, you know. Most people had left that area. They've sold their houses for stipends. Now, the Orile Agege local government thought twice to come to our aid. So I think they deserve kudos for that. Yes.
Orile
Agege, yes.
One over how many?
That is where I reside, let me tell you. So what I'm trying to say is that if other local governments could emulate such a gesture, let them start. The problem about road is maintenance. Once the road is done, they just forget about it. I don't understand.
It's not properly done.
It's not. Forget about the way it is done. Because they tell you they do 100 million something, they spend 100 million at the end of the day when you find out. So let me advise. Maintenance is very, very important. If you go through Otubu and Pero on the way to Agege now, they brought all these stones there. The time they were doing it last week, if you see the kind of hold up, I don't understand. It is advisable for them to maintain all this during the night, during the military era. I don't understand. You just wake up, you just see new maintenance on the road. Let us start with maintenance. We know the allocation. No government, no state government will ever tell you they've got enough allocation, because they tell you they spend it on education, on road, on this and that. No, but if you start with maintenance first, all these bad roads, put something there, you know, cushion. Let's have the fair cushion. So then, concerning the state, in those days, states used to do federal government road. They will take back their money later. They know how they do all this party arrangement, especially the APC states. I will employ the governors there. Do it for your party's sake. Then go to Abuja. You know how you get your money. I don't understand. But, so because the state roads are so many, followed by the federal roads are so meager. Okay. I don't understand. So we can't just say federal. What about the state? Let the state do this road and collect the money from the federal later.
Let me just add, the federal government a few weeks back came through the Minister for Works and Housing and said that the president actually said that governors should leave federal roads alone. And he was very emphatic about it. But you see, this is where the problem of maintenance lies. The local government, the state government, the federal government must make the people own these roads.
Yes,
the people must own the roads in such a way that if a contractor is coming to fix, say, this community road now, the people living on this street must know who that contractor is. They must know his office. If he does not perform, they go there and make them to come and perform. This idea of giving people contract, you don't know them, they don't execute the contract, nobody follows up on them. We need to stop it. Our leaders must have conscience, because you see, the thing they must realize is that the accident that will kill the poor man also kills the big man. The accident that kills the ordinary man on the street will also kill the man in government. We know how many members of this different state houses of assembly, federal legislators and senators have been involved in accidents on these same roads.
Of course.
So it is a duty for them to wake up to. Everybody must stand up and deliver where they are supposed to deliver.
Okay. All right, let's read a few more feedbacks. We co-guides are in dilemma right now. It's only God that can deliver us from Yaya Bello. The rate of fear his guys are creating in the minds of people from Kogi East is terrible. All right, this other one says the roads are not that bad, but worse. If you want to see a model Nigerian road, patients, come and see Ayetoro Itele /Lafenwa Road, and you will know what a bad road looks like. Engineer Rotimi from Itele. And he also said something about the Kogi elections. He said, I have always put up a case against Nigerians. 99% of the mess our leaders got involved in are a reflection of the society. If those listening to Melaye walked out of the campaign ground, he would know Nigerians are not fools. Engineer Rotimi, thank you for your feedback. All right, this one says, I am from Arochukwu local government area. Please, where are the roads they are rehabilitating? We will throw water at him when he visits Abia.
That's where Ma'u came from. And that's where what Zokana has taken over now. You see, if you go to Arochukwu, it's in a sorry situation. Yes. If you go to Ikuano, Oboro, going to Ikotebene, I went to Ikotebene, Uyo Akwa Ibom last year. And the moment I left Abia, I began to praise God. I came back on that platform. I came back on a Saturday. On Monday, I was on that platform. I said, God will judge them. All those that have ruled Abia between 1999 today, they are no ruled. Presently, by Stopani know him, he cannot go to his village. His village is just a stone throw to the boundary between Ikuano, that's Abia State, and Ekotebene. That's where we have federal University of Agriculture. Nothing there. Then you want to go through Aba, through Ekotebene, nothing there. Wow. So what are we saying? The Arochukwu he talked about, I know I'm married from Arochukwu, from Ututu, Hechiowa, Binkita, I know. So those areas, you can't go there.
Okay.
And there has been a senator representing those areas from 1999 to date.
Good afternoon, patients and the panelists. all the roads in Nigeria are nothing to write home about. For instance, I left Lagos 7 a.m. and I got to Ikare in Ogun State by 9:30 p.m.
Look at that. My wife, they went to our convention at the youth camp here. No, the Redeem have their own, we have our own by left. And they left there around 5. You know when the time my wife came back? 11. This short distance.
Okay, Funshaw from Agbara says it's unfortunate that even if Koga's vote Yaya Bello out, INEC will still rig him in with inconclusive voting. The federal might and power of incumbency where wrong is right. Funshaw from Agbara. Good day, Galaxy crew. Where is true Muslim and Christian in Nigeria today? The Bible and the Quran said, love your neighbors as you love yourself. Do unto people as you want to do unto you. Can chairman carrying our money to South Africa to buy arms? Is he a military man? Ogun will punish. Oh, okay.
So you can see what I'm talking about.
Is that what the God Ogun?
That is God of Iron.
Yeah, we'll punish all of them. Animal shout from Lagos. Okay, all right, let me just read
anger and bitterness in the minds of Nigerians. But we're saying handicapped.
When we're handicapped, Ify from Ogba. Nigeria is a product of our majority self. We get what we deserve, Ma. Ify said that. All right, good day, patience. The hoodlum attack on SDP, the thousands of police deployed there, are they watching over goats and fowls? The Senate should raise up for total overhauling of electoral system and other sectors, especially the power sector. Leo from Akuwojo. Our time is up, gentlemen. I know we still want to go on.
I just want to say that talking about roads.
Seconds.
Yes, talking about roads. I want to give a kudos to my governor, Emeka Ihedioha. He has started off well. I hope and I pray he continues. You know, because when they do good things, we must praise them. When they don't do well, we come after them.
Thank you so much, Prince Francis Chilaka from
Ihiala Olu Road. Please visit there. Ihiala Olu Road. God, if you are hearing me, Ihiala Olu Road. Please. From there, please.
Thank you so much,
my chairman from Bolivia. You must continue the good job. Make sure what you started. Make sure you complete.
Which local government is that?
Orili Agege.
Okay, all right.
Okoba area, you know, the rehabilitation there is going on. Okay. Seriously now.
All right, since everybody is calling out their local government. Okay, I live in Ikpaja. So I think that's Alimosho local government.
Yes,
I mean, the whole roads in Abeson Estate, I don't know who the chairman is, you know, because that shows how you are working. All right, please, let's do something.
Go on Estate.
Abeson Estate is a mess. Please, let's do something.